up, guys? My name is Just Jen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi. So, Collin Parmalee had requested this song on one of my live streams, and I decided to turn it into a reaction video while I'm live streaming. What I really wanted to record this video because of the title. Now, this is the first time I'm reacting to this. I haven't seen it before. This is called Drug Dealer, and this is Macklemore. And I know a little bit about his story and struggle with addiction. And if you guys are new to my channel, I've got some stories, and they're posted on my channel as well. If you want to check out those addiction specials and the time I went to prison and stuff. Did more time than a drug dealer, just saying. And that's what this song is called. It's called Drug Dealer, and that's what we're doing today. This is for Collin. Thanks for requesting this. I'm sure you're going to hear a lot of commentary. Yes, I'm going to pause it a lot because that's what we reactors have to do. I will always link the original videos in my description like I always do if you want to see the original video, but I'm going to add my 2 cents because that's what I do as a reactor. Now here we go. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's get it on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Before we start this song, I've had plenty of nights and days where I hurt so bad, and I was addicted to opiates, heroin in particular, and Klonopins, benzos, right? Any kind of lethal combination was my drug of choice. So before I start this song, before they start singing, I told you guys that I did more time than a drug dealer. What did I do time for? Possession. Yes, possession. 3 years. I still won't ever forget it. But, yeah, I'm not going to back it up, actually, because they haven't started singing yet. But I've had plenty of nights where I was sitting in a hot shower because I was going through it. And I don't know if I think his addiction were pills, pain pills. And those opiates are no joke.
They said it wasn't a gateway drug. My homie was taking subs and he ain't wake up the whole while. These billionaires, they caked up, paying up Congress, so we take their drugs. Murderers who will never face the judge. And we dancing to a song about a face gone numb. But I seen homies turn gray, noses draining blood. I could have been gone, our 30s faded in that tub. That's Prince, Michael and Whitney, that's Amy Ledger and Pimp C, that's Yams, that's DJ AM. Goddamn, they're making the killing.
Okay, so he's talking about pharmaceuticals and DJ Am and all of the people that he has lost due to overdoses. Yes, I've buried my fair share of friends, and it's very sad. I literally walked in on 2 people dead from drugs. And exactly what he just said, the nose dripping with blood. Yeah. That's not a sight you want to see. Gray, cold. Damn. And the pharmaceutical companies are making trillions of dollars off of addiction. Giving doctors kickbacks to write more prescriptions to addict the world. Oof. I'm looking at him and his skin is oozing. Because I know, like, when I was an opiate addict and I went through withdrawals, this stuff comes out of your pores. You're detoxifying your body, and it's seeping out. And it's something that I never will forget, and I never want to go back to. Stuff like this that keeps me sober.
That's Amy Ledger and Pimp C, that's Yams, that's DJ AM. Goddamn, they're making the killing. Now it's getting attention cause Sarah, Katie, and Billy. But this shit's been going on from Seattle out to South Philly. It just moved about the city and it spread out to the burbs. Now it's everybody's problem, got a nation on the verge. Take activists off the market, jack the price up on the syrup. But Purdue Pharma's about to move that work.
The drug dealer was a doctor. Had the plug from Big Pharma. He said that he would heal me, but he only gave me problems.
That's the problem. This is featuring Ariana Debo. I've never heard of her before, but she's talking about her doctor was supposed to cure her, but she got addicted. And the drug dealer, I'm assuming that it's a doctor. And that is the most dangerous drug dealer, I think, because they can legally write you prescriptions. And opiates are not meant to be taken long term, you guys. After surgery for a couple days, that's it. I beg you guys, listen, man, I'm not even playing when I tell you I celebrated my 7th year clean on November 1st. And 7 years have I had pains and constant struggles. Yes. But there will be nothing ever in this world that will bring me back to those 8 years of misery that I had to endure when I was a opiate addict. Damn. Jails, detox centers, rehabs, prison, the loss of so many friends, the trust that my family had in me was gone. I was one of the biggest fuck-ups in the world, and if I could set my life straight, anybody can. You just gotta want it. You gotta want it more than you want your drugs. You gotta be fed up too. You gotta see that all of these consequences that your drug use has brought to the table. You gotta say, oh my God, it's because of my addiction. So many addicts, like myself even. I'm only hurting myself. No. That's one of the biggest misconceptions in the world when you're a drug addict. You hurt way more than yourself. You hurt everybody else around you too. Because they're constantly worried if they're going to get that phone call if you're dead or not.
Heal me, but he only gave me problems. My drug dealer was a doctor. Had the plug from big pharma. I think he trying to kill me. He tried to kill me for $1.
And these devils, they keep on talking to me. They screaming, open the bottle. I wanna be a piece. My hand is gripping that throttle. I'm running out of speed. Try to close my eyes, but I just keep on sweating through these sheets. For a horseman, they won't let me forget. I wanna forge a prescription, cause doctor, I need some more of it. When morphine and heroin is more of your budget. I said I never use a needle, but sure, fuck it. I'm caught up, I'm on one, I'm nauseous. No options, exhausted. This is not what I started.
Hold on a second, man. Okay. Whoa. It just got really deep, really quick, from 0 to 100 like that. Now, when he opened up his line, they say it was a gateway drug. They say it's not a gateway drug. Yes, it is. Because like myself, I started off taking pharmaceutical pain meds, and I could go to a doctor. This was before, like, they put a kibosh on the pain management and all the overprescribing of opiates, right? Before, Big Pharma, which was Purdue Pharmaceuticals, they were the ones that manufactured a pill called OxyContin. And when they did that, they gave doctors kickbacks. The 6th vital sign is chronic pain, and they marketed this way, and OxyContin was not addictive. That's what they said. They promised it was not addictive. Excuse me. They lied for money. Like Purdue man, they should be in prison for all the people that they killed. And yes, it is 1000% a gateway drug, because that's how everybody starts. By going to a doctor, then you graduate, because once you start building that tolerance up, guess what? You need more and more and more. And then them doctors are going to say, you're drug seeking. We're going to cut you off this pain management. I've been there before, I know. And then you go to street heroin. Yeah. And today, you will not catch me dead getting any kind of heroin off the streets ever again, because especially now, this day and age, where fentanyl is taking over and it's killing everybody. Everybody. You know how many kids are walking around this planet right now because their parents are dead? Too many.
On one, I'm nauseous, no options, exhausted. This is not what I started. Walking carcass, I lost everything I wanted. My blind's drawn, too gone to leave this apart.
My drug dealer was a doctor. Had the plug from big pharma. He said that he would heal me, but he only gave me problems. Problems, my drug dealer was a doctor. Doctor had the plug from Big Pharma. Pharma, I think you're trying to kill me. Kill me, tried to kill me for $1.
Re-up, death certificate, signed the prenup. Ain't no coming back from this Percocet activist, Ambien, Adderall, Xanax binge. Best friends with the thing that's killing me. Enemies with my best friend, there's no healing me. Refilling these. They say it's debt, institutions and DOC. So God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can.
God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. The serenity prayer. This is bringing back so many vivid memories of mine, but I like doing this. It's not triggering for me. I'm past that point of things triggering me into relapse. I'm far beyond that. I'm seeing, hey, you know what? I may have lost A, B, and C, but after I got clean, I gained back D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Most importantly, I gained back J, myself. I gained back who I was and then some. All of that trust that was once lost has been found, restored. The faith that people lost in me was restored as well. And the only way that you can prove to anybody, because believe it or not, as an addict, nobody's gonna believe a word you say. And don't be mad at them if they don't believe you. Because you lie and you connive and you con and you do anything and everything you can not to feel like that. Not to feel dope sick. Everything that is depicted in this video is truth. You're sweating, but you're freezing cold. You're throwing up. You got it coming out the other end. Your legs, you're having muscle spasms. You didn't even think you had muscles on that part of the body. It's the most horrific feeling in the world. And your brain is telling you, all you got to do is take one of those pills or get a little bit of that dope and you're going to be just fine. So then, yeah, you're going to go to great lengths to get that. You're going to lie, you're going to cheat, you're going to steal, you're going to sell your body. You're going to do anything and everything you can to get them drugs. But I guarantee you, when you do get sober and you prove to people that you've been sober and you're not relapsing, you know, their trust is going to be restored in you. And you're going to gain back. You might, like, lose homes, cars, your freedom. And those houses and cars, no, you'll never get them back. But what's most important are not the material things that you lose. When you're sober, you lose your. When you're not sober, when you're dope, when you're constantly high, you lose your self-respect, you lose your dignity, and every bit of trust that other people have in you is gone. You may lose your children. But if you get sober, you can gain that all back. The material things might be gone. But what mattered most to me anyways, was becoming a mom again and being there for my son. And no drug in the world is worth me losing my son or my boys. Because I have another one now. My first one had to grow up seeing me high all the time. Poor kid. From 3 until he was like 11. And now he's 18. And we have the best relationship ever. We're close. You know? This one hits home. Because they're killing people for $1. And everything he said in this video is true. I don't know when this video was released, but I told you I had a lot to say. I meant it. And I mean every word I'm speaking here. Every one.
To accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. And the wisdom to know the difference.
Wow. Looking in a mirror. Actually, it's not like looking in a mirror for me anymore. It's looking in a rearview mirror. It's stuff like this that keeps me sober, guys. And like I said earlier, if I can do it, you sure as shit can. Because I was one of the worst junkies that you would ever meet. And you would not like me if you knew me 7 years ago. I was a mess. A train wreck. Killing myself daily. Did I like going to prison for 3 years for drug possession? No, I didn't. I hated it. But it was what I needed to get sober and stay sober. I actually got sober like 14 days before I went to prison. 13 days before I went to prison. But I still had a consequence. So if you're using, and if you think that just by stopping drugs right here, right now, that your consequences are done, you might have some lying ahead. But I urge you, when life gets really hard, stay as strong as you possibly can. Have that willpower. The willpower that you put in, all of that effort. If you put in 10% of the effort that you put in to your sobriety as you did getting your drugs, you could be great. You're capable of great things. I'm just saying. All right, guys. If you're new to the channel, you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please do me that honor. And if you like this video and you'd like to see more, make sure you smash that like button. I'm serious when I say this, you guys. I'm serious. Take your life back. Because today, it seems like a really great day to do that, right? You better, because you might not be promised tomorrow. And we're not all promised tomorrow, but if you're on drugs, you're a gambler. Might as well go buy a Mega Millions ticket, because, yeah, you get what I mean? All right, guys. I'm just Jen. Collin Parmalee, thank you for this. All right, guys. Just Jen. See ya.